Hey Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply, so just take what does and leave what doesn't for the next person. I could be picking up on somebody around you or somebody you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles if that's the case. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it can be something that happens down the line, so keep it in your back pocket or come back at a later date. If you don't like swearing, I suggest that you fuck off. I swear a fuck ton over here, so if that's an issue for you, go watch somebody else. And with that being said, sit back, relax. Let's see what messages need to come through for you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season, whether you celebrate a Christmas season or something else or nothing at all. Hope you are doing great. Okay, messages for Virgo, please. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What can we get from our Virgos for the next week? What messages do we have for Virgo, please? Messages, we have the 8 of Swords, the 10 of Swords in reverse. Messages for Virgo, please. You could be dealing with an air sign. Messages for Virgo, please. High Priestess, Piscean energy. Give me one more for Virgo. About to call you Pisces. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Yeah, Prince of Cups here. Definitely could be dealing with a Pisces. We have the 10 of Cups and the Princess of Cups. There's a lot of watery energy. Okay, so Virgo, definitely getting over an ending here with the 10 of Swords in reverse. The worst is over. You've definitely released some heaviness because we go from the 10 to the 8. So you drop 2 swords, which is good, but you're still kind of in your head about something. Not sure what. We will find out when we clarify. Still feeling a little bit stuck, are we? There's a way out of this situation. You may just not see it yet. It may not be fully clear as to how you want to get out of this or how you can clear something out or release yourself from something. Okay, but there has been definitely an ending, or there has been a cycle that has come to a completion. And now it's just kind of the remaining, the cleanup, right? It's just like cleaning up after a mess, right? The mess has already been made. Now it's time to clean up. Your intuition is popping. Pay attention to it. Okay. Oh, what is that? There's like a fuzz that just flew around. What is that? It's literally just flying around. Okay. Sorry for the distraction. I don't even know. Probably my camera didn't pick it up, but it was just like floating around. Just like, what the fuck? Anyways, I thought it was like a mosquito. I'm just like, how are there mosquitoes? There's literally snow. Like, the fuck? But no, it's just fuzz or some shit. Anyways, you could be dealing with the Pisces over here. It doesn't have to be, but we do have quite a bit of water over here. Didn't mean to flip it. Your higher self, you could be receiving a lot more intuitive hits, downloads, channelings, messages, maybe in your dream space, or when you're meditating, or even just like in songs, lyrics of songs. Maybe you've been having songs stuck in your head. Definitely listen to those songs. They may actually have a meaning or some type of message in there for you. So definitely do that if that's what you've been noticing lately, okay? Or if down the line you are getting songs in your head, or like there's certain messages that keep coming. That was weird. Okay, anyways. So pay attention to the signs, especially synchronicities. You know how it goes. Yada, yada, yada. Also, Prince of Cups, maybe this is you, or this could be somebody around you that you could be romantically involved with. Okay, so maybe you're taking things slowly, steadily. Very charming energy. That's all I can really say. Could be a water sign, maybe a younger water sign. Not like super immature and all, but like somebody who maybe is a little bit less experienced or some shit. Doesn't have to be though. Maybe it's just kind of surface level right now, or like the stage you're at with this person could be surface level or not super intense or super deep right now. Maybe this is very recent. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups, Princess of Cups, and the Sun. So it's looking like if you are in a relationship, or you may get involved in a relationship, it's looking pretty positive, looking really happy. It's like maybe you're moving in with somebody, or you could be thinking about moving in with somebody, or maybe down the line you could be moving in with someone. Definitely very, like, I don't know, I'm still seeing like it's kind of whatever this relationship is. As of right now, it's looking like it's kind of surface level, or not super deep, or not intense. Maybe that's what you want though, so That's what, I'm just saying it how it is. That's how it's coming out. But, oops, I got it fucking flew in my face. It does make you happy, though. It does make you happy with the sun, and then it brings out, like, the childlike energy in you, feeling pretty comfortable around this person, getting to know each other. Maybe this person's not your usual type either, because, you know, she's, like, looking over at this fish. She's kind of like, what's he up to, you know, like, kind of like, not your typical fish in the sea. Like, you know how they're like, oh, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Like, this person that you're involved with, or this Prince of Cups, perhaps, or Princess of Cups. I mean, I guess we got the Prince to the Princess, so y'all are on the same level. So that's good, right? Prince to the Princess, alright? See, look at this. He's like, do you see this? You see this? It's like this prince is coming towards you. Okay? Or maybe you're the prince coming towards somebody. But it's like, you guys are on the same level. Possibly not your usual type that you would go for. But it's looking like you're pretty positive, pretty happy about where you are currently at, which is really good. Very good. Very good indeed. So now you have 2 10s here on the table. Wrapping up cycles, completion of cycles. Perfect, because we're at the end of the year. Starting a new year, new decade. So, here for that. So I'm going to put these cards at the bottom, back at the bottom, and we're going to clarify. So let's go into this Ten of Swords, this ending. Tell me the Ten of Swords in reverse for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell me about the Ten of Swords, please. What was this ending about for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? It's like this ending still has affected you, or it's still kind of affecting you. Not as badly as it used to, but it's still on your mind, or you're still thinking about an ending, or some type of deceptive ending, or betrayal, or something. Stabbed in the back. Tell me the Ten of Swords in reverse for Virgo. Tell me the Ten of Swords in reverse for Virgo, please. Ten of Swords in reverse, please. Strength. Yeah, you definitely needed the strength to get past this and move on from it. Okay. The Emperor and the Five of Cups. Yeah, whatever this ending was, because it's not really specifying what this was, you needed to have a lot of independence, self-love. You could have been isolated or left out in the cold, ignored, given the cold shoulder, or vice versa. Like, you can cross-watcher, swap the role, right? Whoever was watching this, you can swap the roles to fit your situation. Just, I don't know, I felt like I needed to tell somebody that. Somebody could be watching, being confused or something. Like, can I swap the roles? Yes, you can. For whoever needs that clarity, answer, whatever the fuck. So whatever this ending was, it's already ended. I'm feeling like this is something that happened in the past, months ago, recently, maybe not recent, past, whatever the fuck, right? There's an ending. It's happened. The worst is over. You're starting to move on from it, but it still affects you to this day. You probably still find yourself thinking about the situation, person, place, thing. It's pretty heavy. Definitely could still be kind of, you know, experiencing some sadness, disappointment about how things may have ended or how things could have turned. You could be dealing with a Leo as well as Aries over here, fire sign, fiery energy here. Definitely not your energy, because this whole reading is kind of like watery and blue, water and air in this reading. And then this is like very fiery, a little bit of water. But yeah, you could have been dealing with a fire sign over here, but doesn't have to be. Maybe this person could be an entrepreneur. But again, maybe you're this entrepreneur. Anyway, somebody here is like an entrepreneur, has their own business, very successful, very empowered, has like a very high status. People look up to this person. So whether that's you or your person, either way, whatever. Let's get back to you and your reading and this ending, this Ten of Swords, right? You had to use a lot of strength to get past this. You had to use a lot of courage and understanding for yourself to get past this. You haven't fully gone past this, so that's why you're still feeling stuck with this Eight of Swords. Wait, were we playing the Eight of... No, we were going to the Ten of Swords. Because I was like, wait, which card was I clarifying? It was the 10. So yeah, you're still experiencing some sadness. It's easy. I mean, fuck. It's not easy is what I meant to say. It hasn't been easy. But I still think, like, from the outside, you look pretty calm and collected. You're unbothered by it, but deep down, you know, it hasn't been the easiest. You've been investing a lot more time on yourself and being independent, right? Self-loving, taking time to care for yourself, nurture yourself. Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. See, so this ending that happened, you could have been like blocked or just like literally isolated, or somebody isolated themselves from you, vice versa. You could have isolated yourself from somebody due to some type of betrayal. Let's look underneath the Ten of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands. See, similar energy to this Emperor energy. Fiery, oh my god, if I could pick it up. Fiery energy, Sagittarius. So now we have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius coming out on the table. So definitely could have been dealing with a fire sign over here. King of Cups in reverse, possibly maybe even a water sign, Queen of Wands. So look at this. Definitely a pair. You and this person, this ending you had between you and this person, you guys were a pair. This is some soul type divine energy. But obviously, just because you're soulmates or connected spiritually, whatever, doesn't mean that you need to keep this person in your life. So that's what I'm saying over here. But yeah, maybe you were friends with this person. Maybe you worked with this person. Either way, though, it's like y'all went different ways or some shit due to some type of ending or some type of betrayal or something that happened between you and this person, and therefore somebody here is left out in the cold or feeling shunned, ignored, shut down. And it's heavy, it's a lot, it's not easy. You're trying to move past this, you're trying to act like it doesn't bother you, but deep down it does, for whoever this resonates for. If this isn't you, then it's the person that you're thinking of, okay? Most likely. Let's go into the Eight of Swords. Tell me the Eight of Swords, please, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell me about the Eight of Swords for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell me the Eight of Swords, please. Thank you. Seven of Swords. There could have been some deceptive energy, straight up. Eight of Swords, please, for Virgo. Tell me the Eight of Swords for Virgo. The World and King of Swords. Somebody was caught. Yeah, somebody was caught. Could have been dealing with an Aquarius. We do have some fixed energy over here. And Seven of Swords. Somebody here caught somebody up to some shady shit. So obviously the reason why something ended between you and another person or multiple people or whatever was because there was some shady shit going on and you caught somebody up to no good, playing games, manipulation, etc., etc. This comes in many different flavors, and I still feel like there's some type of grudge, or you're still having a hard time accepting a situation, or like it still just doesn't add up, or it just, you don't get it, you don't understand it. You're like, how could this person out of all the people do this to me, or some shit like that. And it just like, somebody here switched up, and so you had to make a decision over here. You had to trust your decision making skills. You had to cut somebody out, but you're still not sure why this happened, or you're still not understanding as to why things went down the way they did, or why this person chose to do you so dirty. Either way, though, you're kind of just surrendering to the situation, and you're allowing this to wrap up. This cycle is closing out. You're kind of just allowing it as it is. You obviously there's something that you don't understand, that doesn't make sense, that adds confusion, and you're not really sure as to why this happened, or why whatever the fuck, right? You're not sure about something. You're not sure about something. You don't see the full picture over here. But you're kind of just like, you know what, there's nothing I can do about it, there's nothing I can change about the situation, so therefore I'm letting this just kind of come to an end. So I can welcome new energy, which is, hey, this Prince of Cups, new energy, right? So, I kind of want to look at the bottom of the deck. The Fool. Yeah, this new energy. Okay, so there we go. Welcoming this new energy. Let's move into the Prince of Cups. Tell me the Prince of Cups, please, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell me the Prince of Cups, please, for Virgo. Tell me the Prince of Cups for Virgo, please. The High Priestess wanted to come out. Can I find it? Yes. Look, High Priestess times 2. Not going to keep it, but I just thought I would show y'all. Times 2. Okay. I'm going to do one more. Prince of Cups, please, for Virgo. Page of Wands. Tell me the Prince of Cups, please, for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So whatever this prince comes in, whether this is whoever this is to you, whoever this may be, whether this has already happened or it's happening down the line, this comes in after this ending happens, after it kind of subsides, kind of fades away, alright? This new person, this new energy comes in just after you've gone through some pain. It hasn't been the easiest, you know. it's like we're backtracking. We go from the Ten of Swords to the Eight of Swords to the Three of Swords. So we're kind of backtracking. Less pain goes on after time passes by, you know? At first it's really hard to deal with. Then as time goes on, it gets a little bit easier. Day by day, it gets easier. Lessons day by day. Because you've been real strong with strength. I don't know. Did I keep it? Yes. With your strength, right? Gets easier as time goes on. Anyways. I'm going to put these back. That back. So, it gets easier as time goes on. That's what I've been saying. Yes, you're still carrying some burdens. Yes, it's still a little bit heavy, but you know what? You need to love and care for yourself first. And if that means you got to drop people left and right or make room for new energy and just let something come to an end and just like accept the situation for what it is, then that's what you got to do, right? Therefore, I mean, this Five of Pentacles, this is just the continued energy of like what you were once dealing with. As time moves on, this new energy comes in, and this is what this Page of Wands is about. Some flirtatious communication, somebody where there's an attraction to. There's like this very flirtatious, not heavy, lighthearted, warming, exciting, passionate energy over here. And that's exactly what this Prince of Cups is. So it kind of takes your mind off this bullshit a little bit. Kind of takes your mind off of this for a little bit. Whether it's just like a little distraction. Don't use this as like a band-aid though to try and fix your wounds, because like that's just going to make it worse for whoever needs to hear that, because like there's something that you still need to deal with. Getting yourself involved isn't gonna, it's only, it's like, yes, we have the Ten of Cups and like the Sun and like all these really good cards, and it's like, yes, it's probably really positive and really good for you. It's probably making you forget about this ending that happened with you and somebody else over here, right? But you can't be using other people as a distraction to numb the pain, you know? Like, you can't just use somebody as like a band-aid, because, you know, that band-aid is gonna fall off eventually, and like, it may seem really great right now, but that doesn't mean that like a month, couple months, a year from now, it's all gonna fall off, and like this reality is gonna hit you and be like, damn, I'm not actually over this. I was just, you know, I thought I was over it because I was using this as a distraction from the pain, and now that this is gone, or it's not as, you know, how good as it was at the beginning, you know, honeymoon phase, now this is starting to catch up to me. So just be aware of that, okay, for whoever needs to hear that. I'm just saying, I'm just being straight up, you know, like, just make sure you're not using this as a band-aid to ignore your wounds. Just saying, don't hate. Don't hate. I'm just saying, that's what the cards are showing. I'm like, well, you know, just keep that in your back pocket. Probably need to just, like, release that, right? Release those feels, because it's just from here with the Eight of Swords to then just the world. It's like you're still having some healing to do. So, just saying. For whoever needs that. Obviously, it's not going to be for everybody, so don't come at me. I'm just speaking up. I'm just saying the truth here. So, if you don't like it, it probably hits home. Just saying. Because I know there's going to be like that one person, how dare you tell me how to handle my life or whatever. Like, fuck off, man. I don't care. Take it or leave it. If you're so triggered, then it probably hits home, you know? Like, there's always got to be that one person who loves to complain. It's just like, fuck off. You got nothing to do with your life. Like, just go. Like, I don't know. Anyways, let me shut the fuck up. Let's go into the High Priestess. I talk too damn much, but you know what? I don't really fucking care. Like, skip then. Skip. That's why the skip button's there, y'all. Alright, High Priestess, please, for Virgo. For this week, please. Next 7 days. Tell me the High Priestess for Virgo. Whoa. We have Death showing up. Scorpio energy. I'm not going to take any of these, so. Yeah, see? There we go. See? Well, then, guys, you guys are on the same fucking wavelength. I was like, you need to just make sure you let this come to an end, and you don't let this new shit work as a band-aid. And, well, that's clearly that you already know. You already know that, because you're letting this shit go for good. Laying it to rest. Laying this ending over here to rest. To rest. So that's good, alright? But I just felt the need to tell that to somebody watching this, right? A little reminder, like, hey. Oh, shut the hell up. Sorry. Alright, no. Tell me the High Priestess for Virgo. Give me one more for the High Priestess. Temperance in reverse and the Queen of Wands. Be careful of overindulgence for somebody out there. Obviously, it's the holiday season, right? Just know your limit. Don't push that to, like, you know, the extent of, like, feeling real shit the next day. Just know your limit. Just know your limit for whoever needs to hear that. We have the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess, Death, Scorpio energy, Sagittarian energy, and Piscean. Okay, so you could be dealing with one of those signs. Doesn't have to be. We also have Aries come through, fiery energy as well. So I'm definitely feeling like you're looking real good. Hold on, let me set this down. You're looking good. You're looking flawless. You're glowing. You know, you're getting a lot of attraction over here. So maybe you're living the whole life. No judgment over here. No judgment over here. But, you know, just be careful, right? For whoever needs to hear that. But, yeah, your higher self knows that there's something that's wrapping up. Or you're going through a major transformation. You're going through some changes right now. You're changing. You're growing as a person. You're not who you used to be 6 months ago, a year ago. Maybe even like, I don't know, whatever. You're not who you used to be. You've changed, you've grown, and you're accepting that. You're accepting the growth. You have grown. You've become wiser. You have a lot of wisdom now because of these experiences you've gone through. And, yeah, I just, like, whatever, I don't know. I already talked about that. So then let's, like, let me check the bottom of the deck, and then I'm going to move on because, like, otherwise I'm going to be repeating myself. Ace of Wands in reverse, Six of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Wow. Taking on a new mindset and moving the fuck away. So there we go. See? Comes full circle. I was telling y'all, giving you shit, like, don't use this as a band-aid. Well, you guys aren't, clearly. Clearly, you have a new mindset. You've gone through this transformation, change, and now you're moving on. Six of Swords, you're moving away. With a new mindset, new clarity. And Ace of Wands in reverse, you clearly don't really have the inspiration or passion to put it into whatever this ending was that was once there, whatever it was, right? You don't have the time for it anymore. You're moving towards new energy, new opportunities, not the old. Okay, so let's go into your expected timelines. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm using this deck for your expected timelines. Tell me the expected timelines, please, for Virgo. What are the expected timelines for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is the near future looking like for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What are the expected timelines looking like for Virgo? What are the expected timelines looking like for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Two of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, there we go, double confirmation that came out earlier, Four of Cups, and ooh, Six of Cups. Wow! So, you guys, in the near future, I'm seeing that a lot of you are connecting with somebody who's like in your soul tribe, deadass. Six of Cups, somebody who just brings out that childlike energy, that playful energy, that lighthearted energy over here. What does it say? I remember and treasure past happiness. You could also be reminiscing too. Oh yeah, Six of Cups. Duh, I forgot. Oh my god. You know, using this deck because it doesn't have the picture, I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, but like reminiscing, you could be reminiscing about past times. But you know that, you know, you can love from a distance. Loving from a distance. Even though you may have ended something with somebody, doesn't mean that you have bad blood with like, for whoever this is for. Doesn't mean that there's bad blood. Doesn't mean that you fucking hate them or whatever. It is what it is. And it makes you sad or whatever, makes you feel like, you know, it's kind of shitty. Not super, you know, because the Four of Cups, it's not like, oh, I'm so happy. It's not like, oh, I'm fucking depressed. I'm so heavy and sad. But it's just like, you know, bored, stuck, stagnant, right? So you could be thinking back at a connection, relationship that's stagnant, that has no growth. And you know that it's probably not going to grow anytime soon. And so you could be reminiscing about old times, good memories, whatever, but you know that you can't change it, and you have something that brings a lot of happiness into your life. And so you're like, well, this situation that I'm thinking about from my past, it's actually brought me to this point where I am today, or whenever this applies to you, right? So you could be thinking back to a past time, past choice, past person, and you're like, if it wasn't for that person, I wouldn't be on this path where I am right now, you know? Kind of could be thinking about, like, that type of shit. I don't know. There could also be something that you're not seeing clearly or not seeing the full picture. There's something that you're not aware of, and so you need to listen to your intuition or try to change your perspective or the way you perceive something. And, oh shit, it just disappeared. What was I gonna say? Oh, it's gone now. It's gone. I don't know what I was gonna say, but it disappeared just like that. It came in quick, and then it's gone now. So, never mind. Yeah, don't remember. Didn't come back. So, but yeah, you're happy. You're living your best life. Also, be careful, like, you know, well, not be careful, but this 10 of Cups could easily drop to a 4 of Cups. Like, you could, you know, you're feeling real good, really happy, and then suddenly you just get really bored. Okay, so just be aware of that energy too. Because the 4 of Cups is like very bored, boredom, not very inspirational, stuck, stagnant type energy. So again, be aware of that. And yeah, some soulmate type energy over here. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles. So you may have a decision to make. Maybe this is regarding your work, finances, career, etc. So we'll look into that. Also, could just be talking about you maintaining your balance, and you may have a lot of things to juggle. Ow, my hair getting caught. Okay, let me clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Oh, 10 of Cups again, bottom of the deck, right? Anyways, tell me the 2 of Cups. I mean, two of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. I have the 2 of Pentacles, please, for... I want to call you Cancer. Could be dealing with the Cancer. We do have a lot of water in this reading. Then we have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Cancerian energy. Tell me the 2 of Pentacles, please, for Virgo. What's this decision? Tell me the 2 of Pentacles for Virgo. 10 of Wands. See, you're still carrying some shit from the past, man. Some heavy shit. Tell me the 2 of Pentacles. Tell me the 2 of... Thank you. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Give me one more for the 2 of Pentacles. Oh, shit. Ace of Wands in reverse, Strength. See, this is still that shit from the past. So this is what you are reminiscing about. Whatever there is an ending about, whether you're reminiscing about it right now or you may reminisce about it in the future, you gotta drop it. Because, look at this. Look at this. We have the 10 of Wands and then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's like, you know that there's no new start. Either that or it's delayed and it's not going to happen anytime soon, right? Maybe down the line, maybe you'll cross paths with this person again one day, but not right now. And so you realize you need to drop some of these burdens, right? At least one of them, for fuck's sake. But you're still thinking about this past shit over here. Maybe you're not right now. Maybe you're like, what the hell is she talking about? But just give it some time. Maybe a month from now, you're going to find yourself, why am I thinking about this person? Or why am I thinking about the situation? Like, you know? It's that energy, man. And so you're going to have that strength, that compassion, that understanding to move forward. It's not going to be easy. It hasn't been easy, right? The Band-Aid might fall off, so you may need to get a new one. Or, you know, take care of the wound. Heal that wound. You can't ignore it forever. For whoever that's for. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So clearly something was unbalanced here. Their way or the highway. And you need to set some boundaries and not invest yourself into situations like that ever again. Because you'll learn from it. Don't manifest the same situations for whoever needs that. But yeah, there's a decision here. Do I drop these burdens or do I carry them forever? It's up to you. But if you're going to drop them, you're definitely going to need some strength, some courage to do so. Yeah, that's all I got to say about the 2 of Pentacles here. Okay, we're going to go into the 10 of Cups. I think I'm going to get some advice after that because this reading's getting a little bit long. 28 minutes. I still have advice to do. And I have another reading to do today. Can I have the 10 of Cups, please, for Virgo? Can I have the 10 of Cups for Virgo, please? Regarding the near future. 10 of Cups, please, for Virgo. Y'all are quiet. Thank you. 6. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, it's like... Sorry, I had like a little quiet sesh. I'll probably like... Well, probably won't. I was going to say I'll probably cut it out, like the silent moment, but I was like, I'm probably not going to remember to, so never mind. So for the 10 of Cups, we have the 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups in reverse, 9 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands in reverse. I'm still you're taking your independence back. You're being independent. Even though you're in like a happy relationship, having everything you wish for, you know, everything's great, you're still maintaining that independence. And that's good. That's positive. You should do that. Always. Make sure that you have your own back. Be solid within yourself. Financially, emotionally, mentally, etc. Still though, besides that, it's like, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands in reverse. This is still talking about some past shit. With the Five of Pentacles, remember, you were saying, or well, not you were saying, but the cards were saying that you were feeling isolated from somebody, or somebody was left out in the cold, whether that's you or a person you're dealing with. Somebody here was left out in the cold. Could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, or a fire sign, earth sign, really doesn't matter. We do have a lot of earth coming through, though. Could be a water, though, because there is a lot of water. And these cards were in reverse, but it's like Six of Wands in reverse, talking about something that was not successful, did not take off the ground. This is something that either you've ignored or somebody's ignoring you. You're either thinking about them or they're thinking about you, but it's just like somebody here, I'm just saying that there's no growth in this situation, and you know that, and you're happy, you're living your life, but it still keeps on popping up in your head. Or something here keeps popping up in your head. And again, you're still not seeing the full picture. This is similar imagery to the Four of Cups, right? In the Four of Cups, there's a cup behind the person, and there's the three cups in front of them. In this card, the Five of Pentacles is behind them, and they just don't see it, right? There's something you're not seeing here. Even though you're happy, even though you're living a good life, and you're really happy in your relationships, there's still something you can't seem to put your finger on. We're getting along. I just want to go into the Four Cups real quick. Four Cups real quick for Virgo. Four Cups for Virgo. Four Cups. Three of Wands. Yeah, I think you have to give it time, though. Time to marinate. Justice in reverse. Chariot in reverse. Cancerian energy. Libra energy. And the Three of Wands. Yeah, you have to give it time. You will see this situation clearly. Because, see, it's something still doesn't add up. Something still doesn't add up. And that's been kind of, you know, you can't just seem to put your finger on it. And that's what the Eight of Swords was about. Like, you couldn't seem to figure something out. But you're like, you know what? I'm wasting my time. I need to move on from this. I need to let it go. But it still keeps popping up, creeping up in your mind. Like, I still don't get it. I still don't understand it. It's not getting clarity on it. I think you have to give it time. There's a situation that came to a halt, and something here is unbalanced, unfair, or that's how you feel, or that's how somebody here feels, and you still don't understand it, but you will down the line. I guess that's what they're trying to say. Anyways, I'm going to move on. Let's get some advice, and hopefully sometime down the future you will figure this shit out. But I say just surrender. I guess you're just not supposed to know right now. I guess that's just how it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to know why this happened for a reason. And you will find out down the line, whether that's a month from now, 6 months from now, year from now, whenever the fuck, right? Whenever it's relevant. But right now, I guess it's not relevant. Because that's what the cards have been saying. So, I guess we're going to leave it at that. Let's get some advice. Any advice, please, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Any advice for Virgo? What the hell? There's a card that flew. Oh, 2 cards that flew. I was like, did I hear something? I was like, what did I hear? I look, I'm like, oh, there's cards on the fucking floor. Six of Pentacles, the Magician. Any advice for Virgo? 2 of Cups. Ha, there's that 2 of Cups. And the Sun. See, dude, you're just gonna be fine. Look at this. As your advice. Oh my gosh. Six of Pentacles, wait, what's it say? I give and receive for the universal good, right? This is all about that balance. Give and take. Give and receive. You know? Not one-sided. It's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. Both putting in that effort, 50-50, right? That's what you're investing yourself into. That's what you've been manifesting, that 50-50 energy. You give, you receive, I receive, right? It's that balance. And that's what you've been manifesting. And you're really, really happy with how things are going. This is supposed to be advice. Why am I saying it like it's not? Be optimistic. Give and receive. When things are unbalanced, if somebody only gives you 30%, give them 30%. If they give you fucking 100, you give them 100. Balance that shit out. Make sure the scales are balanced. Be aware of your mindset. Be aware of the things you're manifesting, your mindset, right? If you're in a negative mind place, and you've been thinking all this negative shit, you are attracting that negativity. So try and switch to a high vibe, right? The Sun, be more optimistic. Try and challenge yourself. It's not easy, but it works. You just gotta train your brain. Your brain is like a machine. It's like a fucking computer. Once you train it and you continue to keep thinking more positive, it gets easier over time. So whoever needs to hear that. And we have the Two of Cups here. You're worthy of the deepest kind of love. Know your worth and don't settle for less, right? You want something like this? You want something like this? Equal give and take, balance? Then don't settle for less. You know, don't say to the universe, okay, I'm going to settle for this half-ass bullshit. No, 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 no. Manifest what you want. Stick to your goals. Stick to what you deserve. And you will get what you deserve with the time being. Be optimistic. Appreciate what you have. Keep that high vibe. And that's all I gotta say. Okay, so hopefully you got something from this reading. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye!